Hello, here is my About Me project. So first off, my childhood was a very happy one. I was a very happy kid. I used to live in Candiac before my parents divorced. So I lived there for 12 years and then I moved with my mom to Chambly when I was about 13. And although my parents' divorce was not necessarily a positive thing, it did make me move from Candiac, which I personally think is a very boring town, to Chambly, which kind of reminds me of Maine or the Hamptons. So I was really glad when we moved to Chambly because it's such a beautiful little town near the water, rich in history, like with the fort and stuff like that. So yeah, basically Chambly over Candiac anytime. So anyways, I started dancing when I was really young. I want to say about 3 or 4 years old. I kind of dabbled in all genres until I found the one I really loved, which was hip hop. So this picture is of when I was about 6 or 7, dressed as Superwoman for a dance dance recital. And I remember it being one of my favorite costumes ever. And I also found the picture so cute, so I had to show you. So I danced for 11 years until I had to stop because of COVID, obviously. I I could have re-enrolled this year, but I decided not to because I felt like even though I was really passionate about dance, it was time to close this chapter in my life and move on. Like they say, all good things come to an end. So during high school, well, I'm fortunate to say that my high school years were absolutely wonderful. For some kids, it's the worst year of their lives, but for me, it was actually so awesome. I met so many people, new friends, and I think that I had a major character development throughout high school. And I'm using character development like my life is a sitcom, but honestly, sometimes it feels like it. And as the main character in my life, I do feel like I've grown and found myself, and I've come really far, especially in Sec 5. So this past year, I've made so many positive changes about myself. I became more positive, more ambitious, more everything. And so I feel like high school was really beneficial for my own personal growth. So while on the topic of high school, I'm going to talk about our English class. So I'm not going to lie, I had really, really high expectations of this class because my sister, which is right next to me in this cute photo, and I'm next to the angry looking Santa Claus. But that's besides the point. My sister, anyway, she really hyped me up for this class, and my cousins did too. They kept saying how great the Sec 5 regular English class was, how they did so many fun projects such as the trials or teacher class something. And so I was really looking forward to it, and fortunately I was not disappointed at all. I had so much fun this year in class. I really loved, and I cannot stress this enough, I really loved the trials. It was such a great project, and I just wanted to give you feedback on it so you know that I enjoyed it, and I hope you keep it for the years to come. Obviously, I was a little sad that we didn't get sorted into our Harry Potter houses with the sorting with the sorting hat because of COVID. But overall, it was a really great year, and I'm thankful that you did your best despite the circumstances. So my life outside of school, it's pretty great. I'm a really active person, so I wake up every day at 8 a.m. and do 30 minutes of jogging around the block, around my neighborhood. And then during lunch, I go walk my dog around the block. And my dog is, it's this photo right there. He kind of looks like a lion and a gremlin's love child. And whatever. Then I do some more exercise. So by the end of the day, I always get at least 20,000 steps in. As I said, I'm very active. The only thing I would like to improve in my outside life, right now is my job. So I work at Laverdière, which is a fast food restaurant like Tim Hortons and McDonald's, and I absolutely despise it. Because working in fast food is so stressful and honestly pretty disgusting. I always come back home smelling like grease and fries. And so I'm really looking forward to quitting because I've been working there for a year and a half now. And so I'm more than ready to close this chapter of my life. Finally, I've got so many ambitions in life. I'd really love to land a teaching job in Switzerland because it's a country I've always dreamt of visiting. And I'd also love to take a year off work and, well, basically a year off everything and just go live in Hawaii and enjoy my youth and enjoy life because Hawaii is such a beautiful state that I would really like to visit sometimes. And that was it for my About Me project. I hope you enjoyed it, and good night. Good night. Good evening.